Well, I think it's important in Illinois that we celebrate excellence, and we are in the presence of greatness here. Two champion spellers who do our state proud, do their parents and their family and their fellow students proud. It's really, really special that our state of Illinois had in the past 2 years individuals, one boy and one girl, who went to that spelling bee, a very rigorous competition. I think this year there was like 281 candidates, and to get to the finals and to compete and spell words that are hard to pronounce, to say the least, right? And to do it with, I think, poise and with humility. I think it's really, really special for our education in Illinois. And I think all of us who are parents and adults, we understand the most important thing we can do for our kids is to give them a good education. We thank all of our teachers, all of those who are involved in education in Illinois. They devote their lives to making sure that our children and our students receive the knowledge and the motivation to learn as much as possible. And just reading a little bit about our two finalists here today and their curiosity, and they're anxious to learn so much, it really does all of us proud. And I think it says to everyone, no matter what your age, that it's important to always be learning. We have to be lifelong learners, and just practicing for a spelling bee, all the hours that are put in, all the information that is obtained and hopefully stored away for those moments when you're asked a difficult word to spell. I think it's very, very meaningful that we here in Illinois have two excellent spellers and two excellent young people. And I wanted to have this day today. I want to say a little bit about each and every one of our family members as well, because I think our spellers know their families were very patient along the way of the practice, and very strong in their encouragement in order to go forward. And Alia, who is with us here today and who just finished her spelling in Washington, D.C., she also plays the violin. She understands how important it is to help others. Her inspiration, her hero, is Pope Francis. And I think that was so important that she said that, because Pope Francis has told all of us on this planet that we must make sure that everyone is included. No one is marginalized. And I think this is a very important lesson that we can all learn. When the spellers went to Washington, D.C. and participated, they understood that there would only be one person who was the final winner, but all of the spellers were winners, that everyone should be included. Everyone has a role to play, and I think that's very important. And Pranav last year was, fifth place, I believe it was? Second place, sorry about that. But if you read about this young man and his curiosity, his interest in astrophysics, his understanding of very complicated subjects, we're blessed to have these two young people in our state. I know the future is bright, because both of our spellers understand that giving back to the community, getting involved in important missions and opportunities, that's really the essence of being a good citizen and a good person. And so I did think today, sometimes we celebrate our athletes, and we're very happy to do that all across Illinois in terms of our high school and college and everything else. But we have to also celebrate academic excellence, those who really apply themselves and learn difficult, complicated subjects and make a difference. So I'm going to ask Alia to come forward and say a few words. We'll get this microphone, so hopefully it is adjustable. You want to say a word or two just on behalf of your opportunity to participate in the contest, okay? Say your name and, your class and where you're from.
My name's Alia Abiad. I just graduated from McClure Junior High School in Western Springs, Illinois. I think the bee taught me a lot of things, not just how to work hard and apply myself, but also how to stay calm under pressure, how to make friends in new and frightening circumstances, how to accept both success and defeat, and how much the support of my school and family and friends means to me. Like, they came out again to support me today. And how the other spellers were really talented and gracious and dedicated all at once.
Well, well said. Very well said. Thank you, Alia. Congratulations. All right. Talk about a gracious speech. I think very, very meaningful indeed. Alia attends McClure Middle School located in Western Springs, Illinois. I grew up in Hinsdale right next door, and my brother lives in Western Springs, so we're very proud of all those in Western Springs who are with Alia today. I also want to thank the principal of her school, of the junior high, and that's Dan Chick. Thank you, Dan, for being here, and Brian Barnhart, who is the superintendent of their Western Springs School District. I also think we should salute Mother Lorraine and Father Homer. Thank you very much for raising such a wonderful daughter. Now, I took physics in high school. I can't say it was my best subject, and I didn't really pursue it afterwards. But we have a budding astrophysicist with us here today. Pranav is now went to school at Barrington High School this year. He's going to be going to the Illinois Math and Science Academy next year. He lives in Tower Lakes. And why don't you say a few words to all of us here, Pranav?
So the National Spelling Bee was really a wonderful experience. I want to thank everyone who helped me along the way, and it taught me a lot. I'd really like to thank everyone in Illinois who helped me with this experience, and I really benefited from the educational opportunities in Illinois. I'd really like to thank everyone for that.
All right, well said. Very well done. Thank you. And I want to thank his mom, Anu, and his dad, Siva, for joining us as well, and his sister, Jania? Jenny, okay, you got to be proud of your brother, and thank you for being with us here today. I think what we have to understand in Illinois is investing in education pays great dividends today and tomorrow. We are failing our students and our children if we don't properly invest in our schools. And we have to honor our teachers and those who work in education. Next year, Pranav will be going to a school that our state truly invests in, the Illinois Math and Science Academy, that has really produced tremendous graduates who have made a difference in this world. And next year, Leah will be going to St. Ignatius High School, a very good high school, almost as good as Fenwick High School, which I attended. We're rivals. The two of us are rivals. So I know you're going to do very well and help improve that school a great deal. But I do think today it was important to say on behalf of the people of Illinois to these two young people, we really admire you. We admire your humility. We admire your tenacity, your perseverance, your commitment. These are important virtues that last a whole lifetime. It's great to do well in an academic contest or any contest, athletics, you name it. But the bottom line is what we just heard. You have to honor those you compete against. You have to be always willing to accept the fact that you may not be the ultimate winner, but you have to be gracious in defeat and proud in victory. So that's what Illinois is all about. The people of Illinois are good and true, and I know the future is in good hands with Pranav and Alia right by our side.